3, 2, 1, go.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Alright, we're starting now, and funny thing right at the beginning there, you probably saw Viper do this if you watched. If you hold down straight from the beginning, you will long jump straight flip. You have to wait a second, then hold down the long jump. Right here, he's going to be doing a windmill kick. Really cool strat. Probably the easiest glitchy ball kick you'll ever go for. Sigo is insane at that stuff. I could never live up to that. Just a hard star. Sigo just does crazy strats that no one else does for that. This hill star, kind of a meme. Basically freest star on the stage. It speaks for itself, it's kind of lame. Not sure what Sigo's doing next. Probably secret. Alright, bomb clip, yeah. The bomb clip, you just grab the bomb right as it's exploding. Nothing too complicated for most of these ROM hack runs. Secret, really movement heavy star here. It's very cool, but there's nothing too technical about it. You will see a really, really cool clip here that's absolutely free. Absolutely. Freest clip in the game. Is worth mentioning is this in HUD, so you cannot use your star or point count or life count the entire time you're playing the game unless you're holding the R button. That was an addition in the 2.1 version of this game. And generally speaking, 2.1 is what everyone uses for 80 star, since there's no need to use an older version, because no skips are used for 80 that got patched. Here there is this slight little time save where you ping Bob-Bomb and throw him just so he lands faster. I'm not sure if Sigo's close enough to get it here, but it might work. So, maybe you throw him onto that flip, like a tiny fraction of a second. Sigo got there. And there you go, that's the first level of the game. Then record time essentially, but not actually record time, just really fast. Here's FF, one of the hardest stages. Oh. Those wall kicks there, it's really easy to fall sledge grab, so it takes lots of practice to get good at this star. And if you're lucky, Sigo will hit the double star spawn in that. Absolutely. Sickest thing you'll see all day. Even cooler than Sumbro's 3 glitchy wall kicks. Or 2, I don't remember how many you did. I think it is... Actually, it was probably just 2. Anyway, yes. This is a very scary level overall, especially with the pipes, just because it's very easy to slightly wobble and just slide off the pipe. But Sigo's doing an awesome job at navigating. Little bit of box break in here, nothing too major. You want to go in here with 90 to 92 coins. Was that the double star spawn? No, no double star spawn. Rip. Get the double star spawn, you just have to hit the red coin exactly 2 frames before hitting the last yellow coin, while having 97 coins. But there you go, that's that 100 coin. It's a really sick star, I love that star. 4 frames? I suppose 2. Whatever. But Yeah, you just kind of hit the red coin, then quickly run into the yellow coin, right as the cutscene starts. I swear it's 2, but I will have to look into that after the run. Right here, Sigo is going to be doing the Tower Star. There you go. And I'm not sure what strat Sigo plans on going for, but if he goes for the hard strat on Star 5, which you have to do basically last because Star 5's act specific, you will be seeing him climb that tower again for an absolutely insane skip. There you go, that's Cog skip right there. Awesome skip, love it. Just gotta do a really tight wall kick off that wall, and generally speaking, as long as you get early wall kick frames, it should work out. Okay, I believe Sigo's going for the Bully Star. And the Bully Star is very similar to the one in Vanilla, except you can do a star ground pound. It's kind of tight movement to get the star ground pound. It's really cool when you get it though. And there you go. I've actually never seen that strat before, but that seems a lot better than the strat I've done. But beautiful star ground pound. Alright, here's Star 5 and Star 6 being significantly less in 5. I didn't eat yet! Nice. I hit my mute hotkeys, but they didn't work, so I was minimized. But there you go, that's the awesome skip. I did not eat yet. Ooh! I hate to see that one, man. That's hilarious. That was a classic moment. Right, there you go, that's kind of a cool star, to be honest. Just, I love the slide kick lava bounce you do for it. But here you go again. Just in case you missed the awesome strat for this. Punch bedrock, that would make a neat emote. This strat is insanely hard, in case you're wondering. You could get it pretty consistently if you spend a long time setting it up, but if you don't, it's just absurd. Speaking of which, I probably am going to go grab my dinner in just a few minutes. If anyone could take over commentary for that period of time, that would be very much appreciated. Yes, BLJs are in fact banned in Baby Star. That is essentially the main rule for this category. There's also no, like, sequence breaks, I believe. I don't know. I haven't done it. Random. Right here, Sigo is going to be skipping the metal cat thing. And you can use part of this to get enough health to do this ballad with there. There's a really big invisible here he's going to be avoiding. Wow, that was insane. I've never seen anyone get on the height. That was awesome. Normally you do an extra lava bounce instead of just landing straight on top like that. But beautiful, beautiful lava boost from Sigo there. Siga's gonna be heading over to Wing Cap now. Not too much to say about this stage. Just one kind of backside that you want to go for. And I presume he'll get it. Relatively easily. No major mistakes in the battle. And he's going to be getting reds and... Ooh, that's an even faster cycle than I... It's an awesome cycle. It's the faster cycle. So right here, he's just going to be getting the red coin star, which doesn't take you out of level in this. I don't know if it did in the previous versions, but it definitely does not in this one. And the one on top of the tower. Right here, really smooth and stuff. Really beautiful if you think about it. And triple jump off the switch here, just because it takes a tiny bit of time. And triple jump off of the solid to give it a look at. Ooh, wow, that's perfect. Next stage should be Bowser 1. He's going to be grabbing a real quick secret star. Alright, here's your red coin star. It's quite something, to be honest. It's a very cool star to watch. Personally, I find this star very aesthetically pleasing in terms of the movement. Fortunately, he did not get the fastest cycle on these platforms just because tiniest slip up in movement, but overall, pretty clean so far. Very nice angle vaulted there. So, I should say this game is 80 star is the intended star count with no major skips. 130 is every single star in the game, and this can be 0 starred on the older date. Kind of a wacky camera, to be honest. It's really weird. There's a lot of stars where you wish you were able to swap the fixed cam, but that's just not an option since ARB is dedicated to turning on the GUI instead of swapping camera. Which means a lot of these lava bounce stars and whatnot will be a lot harder than they could be, or would be in a casual playthrough. And one of the things you learn with this speedrun is how to navigate that and how to not get too upset when you go for that. It's really awesome. Right here, you're gonna see some really cool strats with this slope. First one, absolutely cool. You just kind of skim up the slope. There's a lot of strats for getting up there quickly. You're gonna see 2 down warps through the slope. And also a really cool box star. And this box star is sick. Honestly, one of the coolest. stars of probably the entire game. It's just very, like, clean star if you do it right. Alright, here's your first downward. You can downward the left and the right of that wall separately, and both will take you to a different spot of the level right next to a star. The left one's a lot more precise than the right one, to be honest. The right one happens all the time by accident. It's kind of ridiculous, but first try left side is awesome. There you go with the right side clip. Very beautiful. That filled out. It really just a kind of annoying box start with some cool wall kicks. Actually, come to think of it, this is a pretty good water level overall. I have absolutely zero issues with this level. So to whoever asked earlier what was the best water level, there you go. This is a really good candidate. Right, and now Sigo is going to be heading to probably one of the most janky levels in the game for the speedrun, but it's absolutely sick. Every single star of this is just ridiculously broken, but also ridiculously cool. Right here... Oh, no clip. Darn. You can, in fact, clip through the wall there, save tiny, very tiny amount of time. I don't know how much it saves, but it's less than 2 seconds, probably. Very minuscule time save, so I completely understand not going for it in the marathon. In fact, I'm pretty sure Siga's world record missed it. Yeah. Very reasonable. Alright, so here Siga's going to be going for the mountain star. It's pretty scary, to be honest. Very scary star. There's a lot of room for error on these last few jumps right here, but Siga nailed it, so nothing to worry about. Right, very cool little fly guy strat there. Kind of awkward, but not the worst. The next two stars here are the Penguin Star and the Underwater Maze Star. They are both interesting in their own way. Curious to see what strat Siga goes for. He's going for the boxes. That's a very reasonable choice. There's a skip that saves just a tiny bit of time there. Ooh! Frame perfect penguin drop. Let's go. Nailed it, Sigo. If you press Z the exact frame, you enter the penguin's talking radius. I'm not sure what the official term is for that. You drop the penguin and talk to the bigger penguin, which allows you to skip the dropping animation. But yes, for that penguin star, there is a skip where you can just jump straight through the wall behind the penguin. Really janky. I'll explain this later, actually, because you're about to witness a really cool strat. Beautiful death work. Right there, all you do is just trigger the death animation from going too low, and then you just swerve back into the star. But the death animation is ever so slightly shorter than the star grab animation, in addition to the fact that you can start it before grabbing the star, so it saves a fair bit of time there. But yeah, like I said, that penguin clip is really janky, really inconsistent. I'm pretty sure it's just get lucky with what quarter frames you get on collision. And if you don't know, quarter frames are basically out of your control. It's terrible. Saves a very slight amount of time. Also, right here's the Red's 100th star. I didn't mention, but this... You can skip that snowman, Sigo just skipped. This is a really RNG heavy star. You just kind of have to get lucky on the money bag, and if you do, you save a pretty large chunk of time. Getting an extra Goomba there just to make sure to get the right amount of coins. Alright, and ooh, cool firsty. I like that. That was slick. Right here, one extra coin. Oh, not one extra coin, I can't count. Oh, no, there is one extra coin. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, the Goomba coin didn't definitely happen. Definitely. Now he's going to be shooting to the Toad Sword. Ooh, missed shot. Unlucky. The Toad Star shot is pretty precise. It's way harder than the shot to the wing cap, because there's really not a big area you can land on this. With the wing cap, you can kind of bonk into the pipe, but on this, you just kind of gotta snag the front slope and lose all your speed. Second try is absolutely good, but it's unfortunately a pretty sizable time loss to miss that. Right, now he's going to be entering Womp's Forest. This level, honestly, kind of sucks. I'm going to be real. This tree star is pretty cool, though. I am, like, not a fan of this level at all. This underground star, nothing too much, just a few long jumps and platforming. Not the most interesting star in the run by a long shot. However, the next 3 stars are all kind of cool. You do some interesting wall kicks here. This mushroom jump single-handedly annoys me a ton. But it's very cool. I think you'll quite like it. Awesome execution on the mushroom jump, no ledge grab. And mushroom skip, nice. Very clean. That mushroom skip is really precise to go for. Normally you land on the lower mushroom, then triple jump dive up. Right here, you're gonna see more mushroom jumps. Everyone loves them. Yo, how's it going, Rev?
What's up?
And with that, I will be getting my dinner for a few minutes, and thank you for coming to take over for me, Rev.
Okay, I didn't see the post until just now. Alright,
No.
okay.
I thought you were here to take over for me.
But yeah, I guess I will on a game that I've never ran or seen hardly any runs of. Okay.
My bad. I thought that we were related.
Oh no.
Here you go. Womp fight.
Yes.
I'll
The
just
womp
try
fight.
and bring my dinner up here so I can do that.
Alrighty. So So 6 as long as the easiest one to come to. Yeah. I see a hip. Since Finn told me that I have a record there. Oh. And yeah, he activated like a same frame jump whenever the Womp disappeared. Oh yeah, course 6. You know, sick movement as always by Sigotu. Yeah, moving. I know, right, Elite? Pretty sure every level too. Some of it has okay music, and yeah, this able to treat ways. Then you have an abdominal thing. Oh, damn, Gail. Hope you're doing. Hope you do okay soon. Hope it's not. Hope it's not periods. Oh yeah, I heard that. I heard that the people over kind of tend to have that type of thing. Already oh damn. Yep, we're back in pace. UWR base. Yeah. Yeah, fair Gale. This has even work. I think it's due like some of the hormonal cycles. Mui. Because with taking estrogen, it might end up simulating some of the ebbs and flows of that. So, yeah, basically, yeah. So yeah. Yeah, this is actually I'm a BB. Okay, science. Whoa. Okay, science. We labbing, boys and gals and anywhere in between. We lab.
Alright, I'm back.
Yo.
Sorry to stick you there for a few minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. We were labbing and talking about shit. That level's so weird. Oh yeah, course 9 definitely is weird with that fucking ear-destroying note. Didn't like MB contribute to like a bi-weekly just for that one? Whenever it was like the Green Stars task, on like this course where you had to collect as many coins as you could before the ear-destroying note happened on like a meme thing.
Alright, I'll be right back one more time.
Okay.
I'll be like less than a minute this time.
Okay. Here should be start, Sigo. That level fantastic who carried it though. Oh yeah, the person that actually carried that one was the person that posted that particular bi-weekly was bell ring, wasn't it? Yeah, bell was first.
Here we go!
Yeah, definitely, Gale. Heard that note that completely makes people's ears bleed. Went, yes, the bloodiest track of them all. Perfect.
Alright, I'm more back this time than I was last time.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this level with the ear destroying no hour-long note? I am afraid to say that yes, this is.
Oh, yes it is. Everyone's favorite note.
Yes, the one that makes people's ears bleed.
I have no idea what stars he's got in here so far.
You got Trump on.
Got it.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
Also,
here's the garden star, the garden level. Anyone who runs 80 probably doesn't mind this level. Anyone who runs 130 or plays the game 130 stars probably does not like this level, because there's a huge maze that you just do not touch in this category. And actually you do touch it a little bit. You just kind of clip in and skip 90% of the maze, so it's fine, you know. Really, no worries there. This maze is way easier to memorize when you cut out half of it. Beautiful vine clip, by the way. Unfortunately, second try, but you know.
Mwah. Magnifique.
Right. Is it piranha time? No, it's not. It's flower time, alright.
Yeah, it's... We gardening?
I have a really bad habit of messing this level up, or this star up in runs by doing exactly this. It's really annoying to get up these petals fast. And this flower jump is kind of awkward. Not the worst thing in the world, but it's a lot harder than it looks for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
If you take your time, it's not that bad, but you know, you're speed run.
Hey, maze is easier when you don't do it. Exactly.
Alright, well here's the piranha star. Very cool star. You just kind of zoom around the entire stage getting all the piranhas. Accidentally missed one there.
Thank you, Belle.
Missed the second one. Unlucky.
Today, SSRM64 is a thing, so if M64 sounds bad, it's 100% your fault. Yeah, that's exactly true.
I mean, to be fair, you do have to do a lot of re-importing, and sometimes it's not worth it for one note, but when it's the entire, like, section of a song, then it's a lot different. Also, beautiful star ground pound from Sigo there. That's pretty tight movement in a really hard spot to get to consistently. It's worth noting, every single time you spawn on the stage, the fastest movement is to do a tiny jump dive and then slide down the edge of the log. It's insanely precise, but Sigo's nailed it every single time so far.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice triple jump to the roof. Really, really annoying strat. I can't explain how many runs that I've missed that. It's just a hard jump. Big eyeball there. Oh,
yeah.
he found it. Found the eyeball.
Yep. Go to.
Big eyeball there. Boom. Huge invis wall there.
Go to Invis World.
Alright.
Yeah.
Ooh, terrible RNG on these Goombas. This is one of the most annoying stars, just because it's all dependent on where the big Goombas go. Right there, you got probably the worst RNG I've ever seen on those Goombas. Ooh, again! Nice! We're getting lucky today. Whenever that happens, the best thing you could do is bait them as close as you can and then just go for it. There's a certain point, though, where you just gotta kind of eat the time loss and just ground pound them individually. Right here, you do a cool strat. You hit the piranha, wait for it to drop the coin while going for the red, and then come back. Just a little bit of doing something else while you wait.
Yeah, a little bit of multitasking as we were.
Yeah, exactly. Multitasking. Right here, just quick little cannon shot. Nothing big. Just
just a very quick. There we go.
you just kind of tap the A button. It just works.
Yeah.
You might want to adjust slightly just to get a slightly faster thing. But yeah, right? That's the 100s coin star, by the way. Which you do not do with reds, because you don't want to go into the maze, and it's fast to get it with the watering can star. Which, beautiful watering can jump. That is also another annoying jump. It's a bad jump. I'm going to be real, man. It's a bad jump. Here's probably the coolest level to watch right here. There's a lot of stuff that will go on this level. And for the most part, you want to do this level in order of the stars, but it's for the first 3 or so, it's not too important.
Oh yeah, Molten Magma Galaxy. This level was always kind of cool to see in runs from the few that I saw.
It's a very cool level to watch. It is not nearly as cool to play. That bully quick kill is really hard, as you can see by the fact that Sigo just barely missed it. There is a way to clip through the watering can at the bottom, but it saves, like, very little time, and you have to kind of just nail the kind of precise spot for it to actually save any time. Right here, you're going to see probably the easiest lava boost in the entire game.
Yeah.
There's three major ones. This one's free.
Yeah, that precise bully, that precise big bully kill was essentially literally just a single star strat, if I remember correctly.
It is, but it's single star difficulty, but it's not something you lose time going for and run, so you always go for it.
Yeah.
Right here, this red coin star has another double star spawn. Second one of the run. Unfortunately, it's also the last one of the run. This one's way harder than the first one. It's ridiculously hard to pull off. But Sigo's pretty good at it, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, Chuckya grab. Unlucky, because if you don't get grabbed by that Chuckya there, what you want to do is frame perfect slide kick to just get all of the speed and just go flying with it. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case there. A little bit of back and forth here because the blue coin switch, but nothing too major, thankfully.
Oh yeah, I think the couple runs I saw of this game was back whenever Shep was running this. Which was a while.
Right, here we go. Rage. I think he got it. I can't hear the audio, but yeah, he did. Good job. Awesome. That's a really hard strat to hit. You kind of have to skim the side of the coin to get the right positioning on the red coin. And that's what makes it so hard. You can't just go straight through it. Right here is our first act specific star. And there's nothing too special about this one, so I'll just go on and say the next stars are going to be wild. The star 5 is the only star in this entire level that comes with a wing cap. And you can use it to do an insanely technical skip in this level that lets you get star 6 way faster than you should ever be able to get it. And quite frankly, it's probably the coolest thing you'll see in this entire one. It's absolutely awesome.
The lava planet star, you know, boring enough that SigotuSR is just a tap L in the middle of it.
There you go. Oh no, that's bad.
Oh,
nailed the first part. Okay, but yeah, what you want to do in this run is keep close to 5 if you get the start. And you have to do a very specific bomb grab here, where you grab the bomb and drop it, and then you have to side flip grab it.
You're cutting out a lot.
Oh, I am.
Actually, it's more like your voice is just being really, grainy.
I see.
Now it's good.
Okay. Right there. You can do star 5 before star 6. I personally hate doing that, but yeah. You can go back to star 5, which is nice. But what you want to do is just side flip grab and then land on a slope, which gives you this really specific state called hands-free. So when you're holding the bomb hands-free, you can basically do all of your movement except just walk on the ground, funny enough. And in that case, you use it to initiate a triple jump, and then ground pounding forces the bomb hitbox to clip you through that and down to the bottom of the shell star. In which case, you could just barely lava bounce into it. Also, that Death Warp right there is very slightly faster than going through all the doors to get back. Probably around 5 seconds at most. I don't think I need to say anything about that star. That star's just... it's the star.
It's literally just long jump, do one lava bounce, there you go.
This level does have, in my opinion, the worst star in the entire game. And here you go. You're gonna witness it right now. This is... The camera is normally not bad in this game. This is an instance where it's horrible. It is really bad to get this star. Sigo unfortunately already missed the normal strat for it, but ooh, that was a good save. And unsaved? Resaved? Unsaved again. I see. Yeah, good choice to bail on that. That probably wouldn't have worked out, unfortunately. But this star is just trash. I mean, if you had like a consistent camera, it's a lot better. But what happens is the camera moves slower than Mario, so it just falls a lot lower than Mario actually is, which then causes it to flip and do 180s randomly, causing all of your angles to just not work at all. The Metal Cap Lava Fall is slightly better than this one, in my opinion, Bishi. It is subject to opinion, though.
Yeah, it's just personal preference at the end of the day.
The thing about the Metal Cap one is it does have a really sucky eye wall on it. You can dodge it pretty consistently, but sometimes you just don't, and it's terrible to hit the eye wall at the top of the lava fall. For the lava fall in this level, you actually can use fixed cam. It makes it a lot easier, but the only way to get out of the broken camera after using fixed cam is to reset the game, which means you have to rerun all the way from the beginning of Overworld 1 back to wherever you're ending. And it also means you have to replay reds in this stage with a broken camera, which is just... that's not fun. No one wants to do that, so... generally speaking, it's the better decision to just save the time and take the terrible camera for that one star.
Ah yes, the double side flip.
This hack is kind of generic, but it's definitely unique in a few aspects. Like, specifically the garden level is honestly kind of unique concept. Like, you don't think of a garden level as that unique, but I have not seen it done very many times. The biggest thing about this hack is it's definitely a nostalgic one, because it was a pretty old hack, and
Yeah.
it's not a bad hack by any means. We're not TAI. No. Right there, I think Sigo just tried to do the new tech for the quick keyboard throws, where you spin Bowser and the camera while tapping L while holding R. It's really awkward, but it just kind of works, because the keyboard input the keyboard input, what's it called, plugin you use as a keyboard player is very janky, which means you can just kind of hold right and spam L and it'll spin Bowser for you. It's really weird that it works, but it does.
Yeah, I think it only works on like the Jabo input plugin, I believe.
Yes, it's only Java. And funny thing about that is it normally doesn't work in Mario Cam, but if you spin the camera while doing it, it just kind of works. Which is kind of funny to me. It just works. It just makes throws a nightmare because you're spinning the camera in circles while doing them. Right here is actually one of my favorite levels. It has invisible secrets, so it's not exactly most people's favorite level, but it's Misty Mine, and it's honestly just a really fast-paced short level, and I hope you enjoy, because it will be gone in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I think a lot of people disliked this course in like runs, if I'm correct, or
Yeah, it's a pretty hard level, at least it's not that hard. There's one star that's pretty hard to do like good movement on, just because it requires clipping into the underside of one of the rails optimally, which if you don't do a perfect B-kick double jump dive, you just don't have enough speed to get that height, but otherwise it's not that bad for runs. But what you saw there is, ooh, I actually had no idea you could do that. That's awesome. I've never seen that before.
the classic speed kick double jump dive.
I had no idea that was a thing. That's awesome. But it's very lucky Sigo, when he fell off, he was just able to go to the other start.
Yeah, instant backup.
Yeah, it was a very good backup. It
I bet he practiced that a lot.
That right there is a pretty hard star to do optimal movement for. Sigo did an amazing job at it, though.
Yeah, I think that was in like a single star competition at one point.
Ooh, wow, that was close.
Oh god.
That was very close. This is going to be a lot harder now for Sigo, just because he's been in the level longer. Oh, okay, that was really good RNG, actually. Normally, a lot more boulders spawn by that point in the star, but that just kind of worked out for him. The longer you're in the level, the more boulders have time to spawn, and it just so happened that none spawned by the time he got there, which is awesome for him. Right here, you're about to see Toadstar, kind of a dumb pole jump, just because the camera always tries to turn sideways on you. But not the most interesting thing, but I think it's a pretty cool spot to hide a Toad, to be honest. I love this Toad spot.
Toad's just vibing up there.
Yep. And this next level is Perilous Cliffs. It's an absolute run killer. It is ridiculously hard for almost everything. Quite frankly, it's just an awful experience. But it has really good music, so here you go.
I think I personally had a lot of fun with like running some stuff in this course.
Ooh, unlucky though, but that's just how this stage goes. The slopes in this stage are so slippery. Generally speaking, you have 3 frames to triple jump off the slope. In this stage, it's definitely less than that, just because it's so slippery.
Yeah, or at least it feels like it's less than that.
It 100% feels way less than that. Going for that triple jump is horrifying, but Sigo just nailed all of that. It was beautiful. That was very clean movement overall. I believe that was the fastest cycle you could catch as well.
So speeding up music for your ROM hacks is such a rare fit.
That's fair.
Is this better?
I have no idea. I've never heard the original of this, but I love this song. Also, that's a very terrible death to take.
Oh.
Those boxes are not the worst thing in the world, but it's terrible to mess them up. And it happens a lot more than you would think, just because boxes as a whole in this game are very janky.
Here we go!
Alright, there we go. That was a better crack at the star.
Go.
3 more stars left here. This star probably haunted a few casual players' screens for quite a while. It's pretty hidden, to be honest. Nice invisible wall. That's why I love this star.
Here we
It's got a plethora of invisibles. Right there. There you go. Just hidden on a ledge. That's the star. That's the whole challenge. Very, very unique concept. Never seen it before. If you could Death Star grab that, that would be a very cool star. That would go from, like, a terrible star to very cool very quickly.
Here we go!
And right here, just a ton of fire. You can kind of beeline it on the inside, though, so not the biggest of deals. And not too terrible to avoid.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of fire on that path. You don't see it as much when you go slow, but... or when you go fast, but when you go slow, there's a lot to dodge. And it's kind of overwhelming.
Here we go!
This
I should probably just do some more practice of that ZA2 thing.
Yeah, go for it. So that wall jump clip, just kind of weirdly angled wall kicks that end up being parallel at the end. A little bit spicy. You do it fast, but otherwise, eh. Right here's Rainbow Star Haven. I believe Sigo's going to be going for the Mario Star first. No glitchy wall kick, hate to see it. It's the glitchy wall kick strat you could do there. I don't even think it saves time, to be honest, but it's cool. And this star, the green is Traction Ground. Not sure the official name of that. Yellow's Quicksand, red is Slippery, and you probably would not have known any of that from how fast he went.
Yeah.
There you go. It's also worth noting this cannon skip. Whenever you enter the door for the cannon skip, you have to go into C down. Otherwise, the camera makes it 10 times harder. It's a pretty precise skip. It's...
Oh, I forgot.
What?
Oh, I was just saying stuff myself.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, I forgot I had Stellato open.
Oh, yeah, I left a game open for a while, and then I started commentating. It's like, I forgot I had this open.
Yeah.
But here, big blocks in the sky, lots and lots of double jump kicks and triple jumps. It's... feels really long, but you can breeze through it with the level of skills that they have. Yeah, right here, this cannon shot uses a lot of time if you do it on every star, so the strat is the single jump or double jump, and then wall kick up into the hole. The warp is way smaller than the actual hole. It's kind of obnoxious, to be honest, but definitely a cool skip. You've never seen it before. And right here, Sigo's going to be going for Captain Toad. It's a very, very, very annoying jump from that tower. But that's just how it goes. It's worth mentioning when Viper did his non-stop run of 130 star earlier this SRM, he commented that he does not like the music in this game. That makes me sad. I love the music in this game. It's not the best, but it's funny, and it's cute, and we love it. We love the music for what it is. Right here, doing a slight maneuver around the sign.
Let me just...
Sigo is a goat, literally. Yeah, it's true.
This seems to be... Why am I moving slightly up? By
Oh,
default?
Sigo fell into the cannon, but at least you get to see intended. There you go, that's intended. Bell, my middle name's unbased. Here is the nostalgia slide. Funny skip right here. I hate this skip.
Okay.
Here you go. It's
Fully swear.
an insane skip. 5.9. That's a crazy time to get on this.
Oh,
That's actually the fastest time I've ever seen on that.
jeez.
The old
5.9?
6.3. Yeah, 5.9 on the slide timer.
Wow.
That's faster than the old pass. PB is 5.66 with setup. Makes sense.
Ow.
But yeah, absurdly fast slide time from Sigo there. That's absolutely insane. That skip is really awkward because there's a big invis wall that Campbell added just to make sure you couldn't cheese it. And turns out you still can cheese it, it's just a lot harder. Right here, really lame skip. I don't know why I said skip, it's not a skip, you just jump off the side. But, yeah. Not a very interesting star, unfortunately, but there's a few stars like that in this game where you just kind of jump off the side and go for it. It definitely sucks, there's no fixed warp on that slide, I'll agree with that, Mushi. This is the last level before Bowser 3, actually. Cloudy Quadrangle. Kinda hard to keep track of how far you are through the game, because no HUD menu, but this is the last stage. There's 3 stars left for Bowser 3. And this stage is a classic, because it includes everyone's favorite aspect of old ROM hacks, which is hour-long carpet rides. Everyone loves them. Thankfully, you don't do it in this category, because why would you? It's 80 star. There's no need to do that. Yes, R does show HUD in this game. Which, to be honest, I'm not a fan of. I wish the HUD just showed all the time. But, personal preference. I also like having the R button to manipulate the camera, which is something you can't do in this game. Because it's used for the HUD, but that's just how it goes. Right there, cheeky little chimney star. Just kind of slope kick up the house and you're in there. The last star left is very sketchy. It's going to seem very, very sketchy when he does it. It's a scary strat. But it should go well. And if it does, we'll be at 80, so get ready for Bowser 3 because it's a long one. It's a long level. There you go. Terrifying jump. Oh, unlucky.
Aww.
Gave the Thwomp a good little kick in the face to show how much he hates him. Understandable, I hate that Thwomp too. It's really dumb, because sometimes you just gotta sit there and wait a second for it. It's just one of those things where RNG either makes you break even or lose a second.
It's like, this is why I fucking suck, but...
I should mention those pole jumps you don't save they go do. They don't save very much time, but they do save time overall, especially once you've done a few of them. You could definitely save like a second or so in one stage just by doing them. Not exactly sure how much they save, but it's enough to go for in runs because it's not the hardest thing to do, but it's not something crazy. They're a very cool little mechanic of the game though. One of the things that makes me like 64 so much. And get ready because this stage is long, but it's quite the ride. Ooh, that was a very clean dive rollout. Right here's the pipe room. This room sucks. Oh, wow, that was horrifying. I don't know if that was intentional. I assume it wasn't, but that was very scary. Did you catch that one, Red?
I didn't.
You fell off the pipe, then like dived back onto it by doing the like edge stuttery thing. But it was like a slippery slope.
Ah.
Right here you get to witness some more pole jumps. Everyone's favorite.
What?
This pole actually sucks. It's 2 poles and you gotta jump to the next one at one point. It's really, ooh, that is a terrible death.
Oh.
Right here, if you hold forward while standing on that slope after respawning, you have a ton of backwards stored speed. I have no idea why that's a thing, but you just kind of go zooming backwards. It's a pretty funny thing if you've never seen it before. I still have no idea why it works. I've been meaning to find out for probably around 2 years.
That's where experimentation comes into play.
Right, so here's his second crack at the level. Nothing too unique. You've seen it all before. At least I hope.
That feeling when I went through the entire game without knowing that the cactuses fucking act like lava.
Yeah. It's worth mentioning that wall right there. That clip is not something that's like hard to do at all. Yeah, that clip just kind of works. You just walk at the wall and just right through it. Right here, he switches the fixed cam. It's probably the best strat because, quite frankly, this is the best camera you'll get in the entire game, is normal Lakitu cam in the Bowser fight, which swapping the fixed cam gives you Lakitu cam, because Lakitu cam is just the default. Normally you're locked in Mario cam. This is not very unique compared to the original Bowser, but same thing with 5 fires. Ooh, fire for the fans. Let's go. It's just the final star and 5 fires. So yeah, nothing too unique, but that's just how final Bowsers tend to be. And with that, here's the end of the run. Time on the star. And time. 103 is a really awesome time. Definitely something to be proud of. Especially for a marathon. That should be like 3rd place or so, if I had to imagine. Let me check. It's kind of hard to check actually because speedrun.com's pretty laggy most of the time, but that's how it goes.
By the way, I didn't bother checking in, but how did like Sunburrow's run go?
Oh, it was kind of slow, but I mean he's still sub 40, so you know. Yes, that would be a 4th place run actually. So really insane performance from Sigo there.